The Secretary of the Navy, John Phelan, said that Trump told him to fix the damn rust on Navy warships. Right now, I want you to all enjoy this AI-generated photo of the SecNav needle gunning a warship with President Trump supervising him. I'm sorry, but I pictured this and now you're going to have to too. And I'm also sorry that it doesn't look more like Phelan. All right, we've all seen the pictures over the years of U.S. ships coming into port or just sailing around with a little bit of surface rust on them, or a lot. This is usually followed by maritime experts on social media, of which everybody is, replying to the photos with grace and offering logical explanations instead of making wild extrapolations. The public attention hasn't gone unnoticed, and during the Navy League Sea, Air, and Space Conference, Secretary Phelan said that Trump has told him, shipbuilding, shipbuilding, shipbuilding. Get those ships out of maintenance yards, fix the damn rust. This certainly isn't the first time that rust on ships has been brought up at the highest echelons of the Navy, but this is the first time that a president has seemed to fixate on it, and honestly, he has a good reason to. But as always, there's more nuance to all this, so let's break it down. It's basic chemistry that when certain metals are exposed to oxygen and water, iron oxide forms into what we call rust. That process speeds up if salt is present, like in salt water, which for the US Navy is an obvious problem. So it's inevitable that Navy ships will have surface rust, and it isn't necessarily a bad thing either. According to retired Navy Commander Brian Clark, the ships are made out of alloys designed to rust in order to protect the metal underneath, which is usually the important armor. To fix surface rust, sailors usually needle gun away for hours and then recoat them in the appropriate paint, but while ships are underway, that can't always be accomplished. And therein lies the heart of the problem. As we've written out for years, the surface rust is, in large part, a sign that ships are spending too much time at sea and not enough time in port. It can also be a sign that there aren't enough sailors on the ship to do necessary maintenance while they're underway. Even while in port, getting time in a shipyard for maintenance is a challenge, which allows us to circle back to Trump's statements to the SecNav. Without more shipyards, it is more difficult to build more ships and maintain the ones that we currently have. If we build more shipyards and then ships and grow the Navy accordingly, we could reduce the op tempo, hopefully, and have nice shiny ships. Of course, there are more problems created in solving for the big one, like finding enough skilled workers to build the ships and enough sailors to man them, but those aren't impossible to solve. Sure, we can say that sailors just need to get more familiar with a needle gun, but they'll tell you there's only so much time for that while they're on the high seas. And not many commanders are keen to make aesthetics a priority over real operational demands. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see what Phelan's solution to the rust is, but if I were a sailor, and I'm glad I'm not, I'd start making friends with a needle gun. To read this full story, head to taskandpurpose.com and be sure to follow us right here so we can bring you more news by and for the military community.